Hello, my name is Tim Wesley. I'm running for U.S. Congress 15th District of Texas. And it's time for us to fight for those who have fought for us. It's time for us to protect those who have protected us. I've heard a lot of questions while I've been on the campaign trail, but I hadn't heard anyone ask the question, how are we going to protect our military service members? Over 20,000 of our service members unfortunately find themselves as victims of some type of sexual assault. Many don't realize that many of these victims are men more so than women. And unfortunately, over 62% of the women report that they fear retaliation if they talk about the assaults. Why is that the case? Well, if we look at some of the latest statistics, we find out that you have 12 times the likelihood of retaliation than you do to see your offender being convicted. With only about 7% of those people that are offenders being convicted, you can see why many of the people are reluctant to move forward and go forward and talk about the assaults. We find that over 70% of women and over 50% of men will find themselves being victims at least twice in a year. This is ridiculous, particularly in a time whereby we have a military that states that they have a zero tolerance policy. It's time for us to put aside politics. It's time for us to get to a point where we have bipartisan agreement to stop this trend, to stop this behavior. And the greatest military in the world, this is inexcusable. And it's time for someone to get to D.C. to be a voice for those that are being victimized while they're trying to protect us. I know firsthand what it feels like to deal with the sexual assault victim who served our country. I know firsthand because I've dealt with them. I've counseled them. And it's time for someone to get to Washington, D.C. to say enough is enough. We're tired of the politics. We're tired of all the nonsense and the empty rhetoric. My name is Tim Wesley. I'm running for United States Congress, the 15th District of Texas. I would appreciate your support, your vote, and more so your prayers. Again, I'm Tim Wesley. God bless you.